multiple value run. Okay. Read crypto run. Okay, let's go to the implementation. You hear me, guys? Don't know if my mic is good. Run function run IO the trader. Example here we have the mic. This is a go. This is a channel. I don't need a channel. Hindi necessary release. Succeed. It can also randomize. Just let's crypto run Golang example. Big random number in. Oh, I can just use this code and add here. I think that's what I'm missing. I think that's what I'm missing here. Then I can just use this as like here. It's gonna be the why it doesn't end? Now we want the render reader and we want the new int run that read. There's no oh no. Like, can just do something like this. Then I can do like max L is gonna be 21. Add numbers. It's gonna be false. this. Okay, let's just add max L and numbers. Cannot use max L variable type in it and okay, I know. Var and 64. Okay. 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 I can just get like password would be equal to sad. Then I can just use this as fmt that print password. Cannot use password variable stock type password string argument if intended. How about that? Okay. Can I just add that max length and password that add numbers CMS current. Huh. Hello, hello. Oh, hello, hello. Hmm. Okay, let's do this now. Wait. Let's see. And make it work. Like, you can really make it work there. So if I do this, do the I have I have this password which is the 7, and it's gonna be randomized since I put 7 here. Let's just try another one. Go run, go run. Written, okay. So it's a randomized value of integer. But what I want also is the amount of number that I can only randomize. Like for example, if single digit or double digit or 3 digit only. But for now, this is good. I think this is good enough. Uh, what does it do? It's actually it just generate a random password. So I'm trying to add like a couple of settings where do you hear me? Am I audible? Am I audible? Am I audible? So I'm trying to make in Golang is password generator where I can generate password. But the fun thing about this one is I'm going to make it using a towing library bubble tea library. Yeah, I'm going to use bubble tea library for this one. For it's like a terminal UI. Bubble tea. So it's a TOEI UI framework for Golang. So it's basically you can create UIs used in the terminal. And this is what I'm gonna do. Like I'm going to add like couple of inputs, couple of like the clickable UI where you can customize your password or to customize how you want the password to behave. That's what I'm gonna do here. Right now is I only have the max length where like the maximum length of the password. That's what I'm gonna do here. But rather I'm gonna add another one because this max length should not supposed to like randomize the number, but rather the randomized number should be like a different section. And also we have the max string. Let's do that. Max string. Yeah, it's gonna be a string. And what we want here is a max x max str as a string. And how to run? I need to study, of course, the run here because I'm still not familiar with uh, randomizing string on crypto run. This is a dependency in Golang. Uh, randomizing in crypto run. So okay, generate random. So I think I have one. I saw this one before. So this is a oh no, this is not Golang. Golang. The func in I think the seed is not working anymore. Like it's deprecated right now, so I'm not going to use this. So I have the value of here. It's the value of the are my, like for example, strings, a set of string which is the from E to Z. We have the uppercase and the lowercase. Then one string runes. I think I think the best way for me to do it is like I'm going to separate this and also separate the randomizing the number. Then I'm gonna use interface. So this, so I think this thing is what I'm gonna do here. Like, what should be the best way for me to implement a kind of features, like maybe it's better for me like I have separate separate separated functions for every features, and then I'm gonna use uh, Go interface, then use Go routines. I'm not familiar with Go routines yet. I'm not that familiar with Go routines, and also with interface. So I'm going to study about it. But I think this is the best approach for me because I can just call a function inside a Go interface, then call that Go interface anytime I want. And I want the Go routines to be running on separate threads because Go routines in Go it's like this. So we have the main thread here, main threads. We have the main threads. So the main thread is like this. Then the Go routine works is, so this is the, like something like that. The Go routine works is like it's going to run in separate threads. So like it's going to be like here rather than going to this main thread. So it's gonna go running and running and running. So while not actually blocking the other programs or the running functions. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I think I'm still confused. Don't know what are you making. So I'm making a password generator, which is customizable with a terminal UI. I'm gonna use this bubble tea for the UI components. Here, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's go with the research. Okay, randomize random seed. I don't need this one anymore. We have the runes and the n. This is a channel. That need the no. So here we have our random string runes. I think this int is the range, if I'm not mistaken. This would then it's going to return the string, and we have the length. So it's gonna be B. It's gonna make a channel. For okay. I think let's try to do that. So that's function. It's gonna be func. I'm sorry, I used JavaScript so many times. So it's gonna be run string. Run string. Then we need an integer, which is the n int. Then return a string. Okay. Then we have the letter range, which is gonna be called this is gonna be the byte. I think I think this is the best way to do it. Okay. So we have the run string. Then let's make the B and make a channel here. So the channel takes us a type and a size. So that means that's why we have n here as the size or the length, and also the byte. Hmm. Okay. Let's share that. So we have the byte, then the n, then for I will be to the range of the n. No, the b. Range of b, then from that b, from the current index, let's see, liter bytes. I think we also need to pass the liter bytes. So I don't want to like keep always calling the liter. So we just need here. You just need the later, which is gonna be later liter string. Or lr string. Then we have here, let's go down, let's go with lr bytes. Just do that, bytes. So it's gonna be lr bytes of the random value that e and in to the length of what type of the letter, or lr bytes. Okay, missing a return value. Okay, so we're going to return the string of the value b. Yes, we got that. So not enough arguments to have this, so we need to add. So let's use this. I don't want to use cons, but rather I'm gonna use like letter bytes. And this is so cool in Golang, cause rather of trying to declare a variable like using like a var letter bytes and an integer like that, you can just specify something like this, like that, and that's all you need. And we have this one, let's yoink this one, and yeah, yoink not used, so let's pass this one to the pass parameters bytes, and yeah, we have the string. Can I call like random later will be equal to the run string of the max str, not max str. I don't want to get the max yet. It's gonna be like str string and something like that. Str string and str string, and we need str to our random letter. Not enough call arguments. We need, oh, we also need the max value. Okay, let's just say of 3 for now. Then let's print the value to password that str. What do you want to learn, Golang? Is there any specific job you want to get into? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I'm going to apply for like a backend developer using Golang. Actually, my first target job is a front end since I started on front end. I'm using React and Tailwind for the CSS. But right now, I'm going to practice Golang since there are a lot of things you can do in Golang. Like it's very flexible. You can do with OS thing. We have to do like data visualization. But when it comes to data visualization, it's not close enough to Python. But still, do the job. And yeah, let's try to do that to run this one. So it's gonna be Goran. Okay, we have this because we have the length of 3. We have the false password. Now the tricky part is how I'm going to like merge the, like for example, the 8 and the string zyv, oh, eyx. So the password would be like 8 and eyx. This is gonna be the password. I want to merge them to get at least that kind of value. Yes, I know there's some few ways that it's easier to do something like that, but I think this kind of approach will teach me how to use some of the other things in Golang. Like how to use the channel, like this one. This is a channel. And some other things also. And have that one. Let's go. And what I'm gonna do is now let's add the max string as int so that we can add it here. And max str would be the max string. Max string. I know it's a string. It's an integer. So that I can just put it here as like max str. Then I'm gonna return a value here of the max str. Max str of, now we want, what I want to do here is max string value will be equal to max str. So I can just use it here as max string value. Now what I want is, since I have this one, I think the liter I don't need the liter bytes because I can easily specify this inside the function of the generate password. Okay, maybe later I refactor this. Then let's add the mx string will be equal to like at least 3, at least 10. Then let's pass that one here as mx string, and let's try to only the wait, only that one, and add here and that one. Okay, try that. CLA, so okay, clear the screen. Let's go with go run this, and the password would, oh no, it's false. Of course it false. Should be max then. Okay. Wait, is it max then? Or random int? Oh, max then. Okay. I need to refactor the naming. It's not good. So go run. Yes, I have one. But I need them to join. Like there's no spaces. Is it possible for me to do this? Password plus let is mistype. Should I convert? Should I convert? How to convert in how to convert integer in Golang? Cause conversion in the other language is very easy. Maybe I'm not yet familiar with Golang. So str convert to a convert integer. Oh, string convert into a. That's cool. Like string convert into a. Damn. As a number. Okay. Now so we have returned these. I need here generate password, then assign value. Need to have specific and return value as the password struct. Now what we want here is randomize string. So it's gonna be strconv. Should I convert it here and replace the integer to string? I don't want to call this maxlen, but rather I don't want this to convert to maxlen, but rather I said random int random integer. I need to be explicit. Random integer. Then I can just random integer. Nice. Okay. We have the cause it need to be separate. And I think that's something. Hmm. Hmm. We have the maximum string of the string, which is here, and also the max of the number. Oh, okay. So in here, if I see toggle number, then bef else just going to return. Just going to break. Sorry, break is not break or select. Okay. Declared and not used. If toggle number, huh? What do you mean? Random. Maybe if I said this, wait, maybe if I say this, something like, maybe if I say something like this, then I'm gonna do random. And would be the run that int in as int max length in here. If empty that learning Golang until I get the GF win. Thanks, bro. I need you to recommend you uh also going to be live, so it's very recommended for you. I'm going to recommend her him. Okay, random and why declared and not used? why I cannot use what if R, then I'm going to use like R. Declared and not used. Oh no. Nagkuhan ako mo. Declared and not used. How come it's become declared and not used if I use it here? Interesting. Interesting. This is very interesting. It's kinda declared and not used random int undefined. What do you mean undefined? It's right here. Maybe I'm just going to separate it. Okay, so func random is gonna be random integer run integer, then we need an int and also the which is the max. We need only the max. Then what we want is the return of an integer, right? We need an integer because we have here have oh not the max and also the toggle, also the toggle also, of course, toggle as boolean. Inside this one, if toggle, then return, then if toggle, I'm gonna return the this one, yoink, I'm gonna yoink that one and this one. What we want here is the max, and missing return. return is missing. Run integer and return missing. Ano bang gonna do here? If toggle is true, we need to return the integer. But it's returning. But I need to toggle. Okay. I think that is for now. Still some couple things for me to do here, and yeah. Thank you for watching, and yeah. Bye. It's my D4.